You know, yo, what it do, what it do? Oh man, it was just good. Good vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like great podcast with my boy. He's cooking, man. He's cooking. I'm just pre, he's fucking just pre-recording it. Pre-recorded another episode, man. I feel great. Seriously. Have anybody been friends with somebody with a fucking split personality disorder? I'm just wondering out of curiosity. You know what I'm saying? It's fascinating because when I was drinking, I had a split personality disorder like a motherfucker, you know? And so it's just like, but to be to be quite honest, it's just like it's kind of fascinating how people will go from one extreme to the next. They say, oh, the Gemini, or the person is a Leo, or the person's no, the person is a person. I don't really buy into that fucking horoscope shit. I think it's cute, but it's like, come on, what the fuck out of here. No, you're just a chick that's fucking. Oh, you're just a person that's goddamn, a manipulator. And you just lack accountability, and you fucking goddamn always a victim in every story. Now, what I'm saying is basically is this: you are who you are. It's not because of your trauma, not because of your fucking goddamn whatever. One thing has nothing to do with the other. And I'm telling you, I'm getting sick and tired of people using their trauma as an excuse to exhibit certain behavior patterns. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just as guilty. So it's just all good in the hood. Like we people gotta understand, if you really want to label somebody a friend and shit like that, you should be able to be honest with them, right? And then know how to like quench fucking little fires, man. It's not that serious, you know. All the melodramatic shit is really for the motherfucking birds. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing how much conflict could be resolved with a simple fucking conversation, right? And then if you felt that you really needed your space, Ace, hi, Mom, Lena Mom. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I'm glad I made amends. But now it's just like, it's part two. Now, the men's part is great. Two things could be possibly fucking true. You can make your amends, but you guys can make an assessment of the individual that you made amends to. You know what I'm saying? And be honest, you know, and be objective, and don't be cruel. Don't have any malice. Don't be childish. Don't be insulting. Don't slang names. You know what I mean? Don't fucking do all that shit. It's just like I'm just on my journey, and I'm fascinated by individuals. You know what I mean? I really am. Especially people who are battling with mental illness, people who are in the midst of recovery. It's really an interesting journey, and I'm learning. Through other people. You know what I mean? What to be and what not to be. The one thing I'm going to be is just transparent. You know what I'm saying? And not everything happens in a vacuum. We can't afford to fucking constantly play victim in every story. You know what I mean? Because you'll never heal. You know? And listen, everybody has the right to live how they see fit. But once you show a pattern of instability or split personality disorder, I don't know. It begs to have a conversation. How do you go from one bestie to another bestie in the middle of less than a fucking year when you're over the age of 30? I'm just asking for a friend. And I'm being serious. See, the thing is, it's not that, I get off on people's whatever. I just ask questions. That's it. You know what I mean? And I know that, whatever, it's fucking social media. You shouldn't, da 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 da. It's not about this one specific individual. I talk about one specific individual as like as a spring off. Because you can't really talk about much if you don't really have much experience in it, or have experienced somebody who's, close to you, who's going through it. That's the way I look at shit. You know what I'm saying? From time to time. You know what I mean? Nah. But enough about all that. Listen, I'm just here to say this, right? I humbly, am thankful to God, to AA, to all the people who's having my back from day one. 931 days. I think I cheated in a day or two, but yeah, it's 931 to be exact without a drink. And man, this journey is just fascinating. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning a lot about myself, you know, and asking myself, why do I find myself always being friends with people that have TT, split personality disorder? Because I think it's fascinating actually, because I believe I know I have that same shit too. Birds of a feather, they say, you know? And how do you navigate life through having a split personality disorder? You know what I mean? And how long can you possibly be friends with somebody that has split personality disorder? You know? Because it's hot and cold, right? Hot and cold, hot and cold. No. All right. I'll at your boy. Recovery.